Well, I'm Reg Hart, and I discovered that this is International 3D Day. So I went out with my 3D camera, Sony HDR TD10, and took a little bit of footage around Toronto, and I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story, and here I am. And this story is about, I had a couple of dogs, and I lived across the street from a big field, and when I walked them, I'd walk them in that field, and instead of throwing sticks and balls and stuff, I wanted them to do what dogs like to do, which is sniff the earth and poke around and explore. So I'd look for four-leaf clovers, and my dogs sniffed the earth and did what they love to do. And I found lots of four-leaf clovers. And at Christmas, I put the clovers I read in the books I found in the books I'd read. I didn't wrap the books because the books themselves were the wrapping paper. If somebody actually read the book, they were unwrapping the gift. Most folks thought I was just too cheap to buy wrapping paper for the books. But some of them actually read them and went, "Oh, you had a four-leaf clover in there." Now here's where it gets magic. In 1978, I was in Wales, in a town famous the world over for used books. It's called Hay on Wye. I'll put a link to it with this video. And I went for a walk down a dirt road in the countryside, and a little tiny Welsh dog, not much bigger than a cat, walked along with me, and we're going along, it's all very nice, and he stopped dead in the middle of the road. So I thought he had business to do, so I walked on and looked back, and he hadn't moved. I thought taking him some time. So I walked on further, looked back, he hadn't moved. So I thought, wow, it's taking a bit of time there. So I walked on further, and got about a mile away. I looked back, he hadn't moved. I thought, oh, must be something up. So I turned and I went back and I bent down and I tweaked him under his little right ear. And when I did that, his little pink tongue, boom, shot out in front of his little pink nose, drawing my eyes to what he was pointing at. It wasn't a four-leaf clover. It was an eight-leaf clover. This is a true story. Now what I'm saying, and I learned this a long time ago, is there's much more happening in this world of ours than most folks realize, because we're all too busy with our daily lives to take time and notice these things, or maybe even care enough about a little dog stopping and pointing something out to you. But there's something beautiful happening, and I want you to relax because you're part of it. And all this COVID nonsense that's coming at us, it'll wave over. It's going to take a lot longer than they're telling us, but it'll pass. And right now, when there's not much we can do except maybe go look for four-leaf clovers in a field. Do something fun. I'm Reg Hart in Toronto. This video was made to celebrate International 3D Day. Thank you. Cheers.